Howdy guys, how's it going? So we are going to be looking at tier 35, the old Armadillo for the AK-74u. Now, I just took and about dropped a nuke with this here gun, but what we're going to do is, since it is on, I done passed it. Since it's only a rare, you only get 3 attachments. And those 3 attachments, oh, you know what, I guess I just need to go back and find it again so I can tell you the exact attachments, because the one I've got already set up and changed a bit. Like, the rule of thumb, in case you know this is the first blueprint video you're watching, what I do is, I use whatever attachments come on, like all the legendaries and the epics, but whenever they are a rare, yeah, okay, like whenever they're a rare blueprint, that means they typically just have 2 or 3 attachments. So like in this gun's case, it just has a spec snaz speed grip, serpent wrap, and the Gruo suppressor. Okay, but all in all, I actually like this. It's got like that just battle worn. This is just how I would expect to fight, find a AK-74u, out in the wild and just, growing on a tree somewhere, okay? So now, as far as what I added to it, that does not affect its aesthetic whatsoever. If I could, it's at number 10, it's always at the bottom. I took and I added an optic just because that's something that doesn't really, screw up nothing too much. The barrel, I didn't want to change the barrel or nothing, even because that does pretty drastically change the overall look of the weapon. Then I added the 5mm laser, and there you have it. So those are 2 attachments that I added, and then I run and gun with it, and this thing is super accurate, good speed. I mean, if anything, this thing is borderline an AR, but you have all that nice mobility where it's a sub. So without further ado, let's take and hop into a game. And we also have the benefit of, since we're just going to be using 5 attachments, so we can go with perk greed. We got the deflect, attack, the assassin, the scavenger, ghost, gun ho, and now we're good to go. Okay, here we go. Why is the frame rate, okay, that's not lag, is it? God dang, am I got to restart my game? Jesus Christ. Like at times a charm. Okay, I want to start out by apologizing for the gap in videos, because normally I would definitely want to do, like stick on my at least 1 video a day schedule, but I was just getting so burnt out working on rocket launchers, so I took and went and just done an overnight camping trip in the old mountains at the old base camp. I'm gonna get that video edited and probably have that uploaded by tonight, because that's a little bit more leg work to edit. But all in all, it was a fun night. Glad I did it. It's good to recharge, because it's you never, like, when you have a game that you're enjoying playing, that you really like, and you've been grinding on for something, you don't want to burn yourself out, because then it's just no fun. So like, unless for whatever reason you're trying to break a record and complete something in a certain amount of time, just chill out whenever, whatever. If you're working on the weapon, it doesn't matter if it's a pistol or if it's, in my case, the launchers. Just take a break. Just take a break. You'll be good to go. But it's nice also, looking at these, like doing these videos on the blueprints from this here season 1. Because it gives me a opportunity to break up and try out some new attachments and stuff and combinations that I wouldn't necessarily just go for because of what I already know about the attachments, and it just gives you a chance to really experience weapons that you've, like in my case, I've already spent a lot of time using in games, and just experience them in a different light and see how they compare against everything else. And right now we are on fire, baby. 6-0. Let's go. I ain't even played that much today either, so that's the thing. I was gonna go for a hike because we was getting some snow, and I'm probably gonna be camping again maybe Sunday night or Saturday night, because we're supposed to be getting more snow, and it's gonna be down in the low 20s, which is that's my cup of tea. And I'm thinking about doing like a no shelter camp. I'm just gonna go out there and basically like sleep, like just with the kind of similar to what I've done with just a wool blanket, but like I'm gonna find like either some form of like slightly like fully natural but slight cover from like a natural occurring, falling over a tree or something, or I might just lay out on the forest floor and roll around. What do you expect? I mean, like, everybody expects to just find a guy laying in the woods, just chilling with a wool blanket. Now let's take and hit up the old care packages. People have been getting god tier score streaks out of care packages like non-stop. I don't know if it's just by by happenstance out of the games that I've been in, and that's just how the cookie crumbled, but look at this, bro. I mean, these aren't, it's an attack helicopter, but just normally, beforehand, every time I used the care package, all I got was like an armor plate or something. But we'll call the old attack chopper in, get the old whirly bird with the gun on it. Is this a guy behind the wall? What just happened? Where did our, screw it. Okay, they're going to be spawning middle map. Let's get this down before I get shot. Well, another reason I've been using sentry guns and stuff is because I've been hoping that in doing that and then having the care package, like I'll throw it down if it's a sentry gun, then I try to let the enemy team get it so that I can destroy it with my launchers, because like the sentry guns is like the only ground-based score streak, really. I mean, like the RCXDs and stuff, normally you don't have time to whip out your rocket launcher when one of them zipping at you. But I have got down a lot of systems and a lot of tips and tricks for you guys on getting your launchers gold quicker. I know it's took me longer, but that's because I've been doing a lot of trial and error stuff, and it just seems like I find like the creme de la creme of the best way to go about completing the camos right at the tail end, after, you know, I've already wanted to pull my teeth out with my goddamn feet just because after sweat, like literally sweating on the launchers. And the China Lake, it's not really going to be that big of a issue. I don't think the knife's going to be relatively easy. I just gotta grind out the last like 2 attachments on that. And the one with the RPG that I never imagined would be an issue is the one where you got to get 3 kills in one match 10 times. Not 3 kills, but destroy 3 score streaks. And that's one reason why I'm so dead set on like getting people to be like using sentry guns and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm actually kind of focused up this game more than I normally am. My brain's more focused on the gameplay than the words that are coming out of my mouth. Not that I normally, you know, am articulating any real knowledge at whenever we're doing these, but they're just for funsies and to encourage you guys to try out the blueprint and stuff. And you know, if you're new to the game, you know, try to say it every time. It gives you a great advantage in leveling up your weapon, because you have access to normally some very good setups and to attachments that you won't unlock for, in this game, depending on what they are, you know, a considerable amount of playtime. So if you're somebody, you know, you only like to play an hour or 2 in the evening, you know, it just helps to have access to blueprints that you know, give you access to those attachments. So definitely take advantage of that, because I think it's something a lot of people overlook, because, you know, I mean, the battle pass is cool, but people normally just like certain features, and you know, there's a lot of dope looking stuff on there. But anyways, we had to take and restart the game, which is never fun. But that is the Armadillo AK-74u in it. That is, look, that guy right there's rocking with it too. No, okay. Wait, is that, what is on that? There is a female on his thing. Okay, that's pretty neat. Anyways, always guys, thanks for watching. Being back to the regular scheduled daily do-jig and the launchers and all that stuff. Our Mastery Camo, or DM Ultra, is literally right around the corner. And also be sure to keep your eyes peeled on the HQ channel, because I do hope to get that video uploaded today as well. So, until the next one, ladies and gentle titties, adios.